Mickey. Coffee. It's time for the Fierce Podcast. What's up, guys? Fierce, audience, Fierce. What is going on? Well, I gotta say, it's been a pretty good day. Pretty good, relaxing day. I only did a few errands, did some edits. There is a new vlog out, so be sure to check out the new vlog. I think 6 people came to watch it, so I appreciate all that. That's a pretty good turnout. Anyway, let me open up the chat and let's get a mosey in. Lots to talk about. Lots and lots and lots. Fierce watched not just one movie. I watched 2. That's right. All right, let me open up the chat here. There we go. Switch from top chat to live chats. There we go. Thank you for the 1 like. And here we go. Today's topics, guys. Fierce watched and finished Knight Rider Season 2. So, I'm going to be reviewing Knight Rider Season 2 and an old classic, an old favorite, an oldie but a goodie. Super Mario Brothers. 1993 style. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Fierce's childhood is coming back. Ooh. It's a good one. It's such a good one. And look at all these bonus features. I watched all the bonus features. It took me a long time to find this on Blu-ray, but I hunted it down. I got it in the collection. It's in the collection. It will always be in the collection. And thank God it's in the collection. Anyway. So there's that. And then finally, at long last, Fierce is going to talk about why we celebrate Thanksgiving. I mean, not Thanksgiving. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. So, big shout out to the fans. I'm wearing my new shirt. It is quite, Florida-y. It's got all these palm trees on it. It looks pretty... I thought it looked pretty cool. Anyway. I hope you guys had a pretty good day. Like I said, I had a pretty good day. I'm a little tired. Oh, man! That's why I need this. But, anyway, so I had a nap today, and then I pretty much just chilled around the house. It was a nice, relaxing day. I pretty much just chilled all around the house, and then when I did go out, I went and got some lunch. I got some Chipotle, which was really good. Did a little bit of grocery shopping, and then I went out to, I went walking in the park, so that was nice. Went walking for about an hour in the park, and then after I was done, I came back, I edited the vlog, and then after I edited the vlog, uploaded the vlog, and then I had some dinner, and then after dinner, bam, here we are. So, all in all, pretty good day, my friends. Pretty good day. I hope you guys had a pretty good day. Not too much was going on in the Discord today, which is good. That's always a good thing. It's always a good thing. I guess everybody was enjoying their weekend. I hope everybody was enjoying their weekend. So it was a pretty nice, calm day. That's what Fierce wants. I want calm days. I don't want insanity to happen in the Discord. Because we've all seen what happens when the insanity starts happening in the Discord. It's not good. Trust me, I know from experience. Anyway. But yeah. So tomorrow's church, and then after church, probably gonna do a live stream, and I'll probably edit some type of video, and then after that, I don't know. I haven't really planned it that far ahead. So, but yeah. But I hope everyone's night is doing pretty good. It is getting a little late. I don't know if anyone's going to comment, but the chat is open. The chat is live. Larry is coming next weekend. That is going to be fantastic. So, anyway, let's call Larry real quick. And hang out with him a little bit. Now, hopefully he's not at work. I hate calling, because I don't want to bug him while he's at work. But we'll give him a call, see what's up, see how he's been. I may have to turn up the fan a little bit. It's getting a little hot in here. Give me 1 second. It's getting very hot in here. 1 second. Ugh. There we go. I don't know. Sometimes it just gets really hot in here. I mean, I've got the AC on. The AC is on, but even still with the AC, sometimes it gets really hot in here. Anyway. Alrighty. Let's call AC. Or not AC, let's call Larry. Fucking LC. Hilarious. Now he may not pick up. He could be at work, guys. Yeah, he's at work. I think he's at work. Anyway. Alright, well, there we are. I wonder where everybody is tonight. I don't know. Well, nonetheless, let's continue on. Well, I gotta say, I have been watching a lot of Michael Knight, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, man, I am thumbing through all of these episodes. I gotta be honest, though, here we go, here's 6 people watching. I was like, where is everybody? So, the chat is open, the chat is live, go nuts, go ballistic, chat away. I have been enjoying these episodes. I haven't sat down and watched them, let alone in Blu-ray, but let alone in a long time. So, I definitely have been enjoying them. It's getting a bit outdated, though, this show. Now, some things on Kit are still pretty incredible, but other things are getting kind of outdated. But, nonetheless, it's still a good TV show. It's like an action-adventure, super spy, working with the Foundation, law and government type of thing. So, yeah. What up, boys? Mr. IBC, Mr. Beerman, what's going on? Good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in the chat in a little bit, so good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. By the way, I'm drinking out of my Mickey mug today. I haven't drank out of my Mickey mug in quite a while. So, yeah. We're going to be reviewing this. And then, most importantly, we're going to be reviewing this, you guys. How am I doing? I'm doing quite well, Beer Man. How are you? How have you been? What have you been up to? Just sipping on some beers? That's what I'm thinking. No, I'll be honest. What have I been doing? I've been doing okay. I've been doing all right. It was kind of a chill day today. I went to the park and went for a long walk because I've been trying to burn some calories. And then I went out for lunch, went to the grocery store, went to the post office, came back, edited a video, uploaded. If you guys haven't seen the video, it should have been up a long time ago. It should have been up a long time ago. So I apologize that, for the lateness of the upload. But hey, better late than never. Yeah, I uploaded last year's Thanksgiving. Me and Randall were in it. If you guys haven't checked it out, pretty good vlog, I gotta say. Me and Randall in the vlog went out to Olive Garden. We went early Christmas shopping. And then Randall did a big magic trick for everybody. So there we are. Doing good and sipping on some beers. Well, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Kenny says, hi, great stream. Well, what's up, Kenny? And thank you for your positive words, my friend. Drinking beers in the club, boys. Well, oh no, that'll be next weekend when Larry arrives. We'll be drinking some beers, having some fun. I'm challenging Larry to a miniature golf match. Knock on wood, hopefully I win. I'm pretty sure I'll win. Only one person ever has beaten me in golf, and that was Sam. Sam's beat me one time. But yeah, so I'm pretty good at mini golf. I think I can get the win. And then Larry also wants to play a little bit of pool. So we're going to be shooting some pool. So yeah, hell yeah, boys. This is true. This is very, very true. But no, seriously, it's been kind of a cool, chill day. I took a nap. Let's see, what else did I do? I took a nap, woke up, had breakfast, went to the post office, went to the grocery store, went out for some lunch, and then after lunch, let's see, what else? Went grocery shopping. Then I went to the park and went for an hour-long walk because I've been trying to get the calories down. So yeah. Who is Sam? Sam was an old friend. Sam's an old friend. We're not friends anymore, apparently. I haven't heard from him in a long time, but Sam was an old friend. Let's see. We like pool. We like billiards. So do I. I love billiards. Either one. I know how to play both. Billiards, I know how to play. I know how to play pool. You know, I'm pretty good at pool, too. It's been a while since I played, so we'll see how I do. But hopefully I can get the big W. That's right. Anyway, but yeah, I hope everyone's been having a good weekend. I'm telling you what, I gotta say something. These weekends, they go way too fast, my friends. Way too fast. You know, I wish the weekend could stretch out just a tad. You know, Friday night, I'm like, oh shit, it's come and gone, you know? And then all of a sudden, Saturday, it's gone, and then, oh shit, back to work. Like I said, I enjoy the weekends, I just wish they would go a little bit slower. But there you are. But I'm glad everyone's having a wonderful weekend. I really am. I really am. I run a place out of... Oh, okay. That's how I found you. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, there you go. Let's check out your content real quick. What type of content do you have? Do you have any content? You do not have any content. But, man, you got a flowing beard. Damn. You're kind of looking like Grizzly Adams there a little bit, buddy. No disrespect. No disrespect. I'm just saying the beard's a little long. Wow. Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah, we did talk about that beard, man. Me, Larry, and Randall may go bowling too. We haven't decided yet, but we may go bowling. We may go bowling. So yeah. I don't have any yet. What do you mean you don't have a beard yet? You got a beard in your fucking picture. Don't be lying to me. You got a fucking beard, my friend. You got a beard. Anyway, do you like going bowling? I do. I love bowling. It's been quite a while since I went. Let's see, the last time I went bowling was last summer. So before my grandma's funeral, which was a couple of weeks ago. So last summer, last June, July, whenever I went to go visit my mom, me and a bunch of buddies went out and we went bowling. So, and I almost won. Jonathan is really good at bowling. Jonathan. It was either Jonathan or Travis. I can't remember, but I was so close to winning, and I was like, shit! I almost won. I was that close, my friends. I can't remember who won. It was either Jonathan or Travis. One of those two guys. Let's see. Oh, you meant your content. Yeah, I didn't see any content. Well, there it is. Get that content a-flowing, Kenny. Get it going. Well, let's start off with the reviews. So I'm going to tell you guys each episode what's good and what's bad. So here we go. Season 2, Kit gets a few more gadgets. In Season 2, he gets a grappling hook. He gets a radar, infrared. He gets, oh God, what else? Better tread on his tires. A bunch of stuff. So let's see. They've got them all numbered, so let me just read them off. So let's see. Number 1, Goliath Part 1 and Goliath Part 2. Really good episodes. Really loved those episodes. Brother's Keeper, it's alright. Merchants of Death, good episode. Blind Spot, good episode. And then Disc 2, Return of Caddies, it's okay. Kit the Car, pretty good. Custom Kit, that's good. Soul Survivor, that's crap. Ring of Fire, that's good. Nightmares, that's good. And then, let's see here. And then, Silent Night, that's good. A Knight in Shining Armor, that's good. Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, that one's crap. Oh, no, wait. No, that one's good. White Line Warriors, that one's crap. Race for Life, that one's good. Speed Demons, it's okay. It's alright. And then, the 4th disc, Goliath Returns, that's really good. A good night's work, it's crap. Mouth of the Snake, crap. Let It Be, crap. And then Big Iron, pretty good. So, most of the episodes are good, but some are crap. So, I'm going to give it probably an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10, my friends. So, it's not too bad, but it's not too good. It's kind of in the middle, you know. Probably Season 1 is my favorite because the pilot episode of Knight Rider is fucking fantastic. So, Season 1, 10 out of 10. This one, I don't know, I'm kind of torn. It's either an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. I'm kind of in the middle. No, I'm going to stick with my original. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. And I just started watching Season 3 tonight. Alright. Check it out. It took me forever to find this, my friends. Ever. It's been a while. They don't make this. I looked and looked and looked and looked. They don't make this in... The only thing you can find it is on DVD. The only way Fear's got it on Blu-ray is I scavenged eBay, I scavenged the internet, and I found a company that takes old-ass movies like this one and other old-ass movies and puts them on Blu-ray. And this was kind of a good surprise. I thought I was just going to get the movie, right? No, I got tons of bonus features. So that was a nice surprise. You get This Ain't No Video Game featurette, making of the featurette, original press kit and interviews from cast, behind-the-scenes footage, still galleries, storyboards, and concepts, extended deleted scenes, and U.S. trailer and British trailer. So not too bad. Thank you for all the hearts. I don't know who's giving me tons of hearts, but thank you. Keep those hearts a-flowing, my friend. So, I watched all of the bonus features for the very first time last night. All this right here is bonus features. And what I found out, apparently there was 2 directors. I thought there was only one. there was a team. It was 2 directors, Rocky Morton and Annabelle Jakelin. Hopefully that's how you say his name. And there was 4 writers. 4 writers. Initially, there was only 2 writers. The reason why there was 4 writers on it is because, and the reason why this movie gets a lot of flack is basically what they did is 2 writers wrote one script. The other 2 wrote the other script. And the producers loved things from both. And they said, listen. And the writers were kind of like, not fighting with each other, but everyone, is going to have disagreements. So they were kind of, no, we like this, but we hate this. We like that, but we hate this, And, man, you guys are going nuts with the hearts tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, initially what I got from the bonus content, because they talk about the writers not agreeing with everything in the featurette, and they said, basically, we had to compromise and take a little bit out of this script and a little bit out of this script and basically form one script. And they said some ideas were good and some ideas were really bad. That's why this movie gets a lot of flack. Because initially, when it came out, it did not do good at all. You guys, I saw it as a kid. I was like, I can't even remember. When did it come out? Let's see. 93. So I would have been, let's see, if I was born in 83, so 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. I was 10 years old when I saw this. I knew I was around 10 or 11. And I went and saw it with my brother, my mom, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, all of my other cousins. So there was like 15 of us in the movie theater, and I loved it. The only thing that sucked about it is the theater was sold out because everyone thought it was going to be good. Like, oh shit, everyone's played the video game, right? Everyone's played the video game, so they're like, oh shit, we can't wait to watch it. Da-da-da-da-da. And we watch it, and I loved it. But then as an adult, I can see why the writers were very frustrated. Half the movie's good, and the other half doesn't make sense. Some of it's crap. Some of it's good. Some of it's not good. But it is a classic. But as a kid, I loved every waking moment of it. The only thing that I didn't like when I watched it for the first time was the theater was sold out. So me and my brothers and my cousins and everybody, we all had to sit in the front row, and I'm watching it like this. Because you're sitting in the front row, you're like this, looking up. My neck fucking hurt so bad at the end of the film. But I enjoyed the film. So yeah. Yo, Dan Aykroyd, good to see you. What's up? Hello, John. Congratulations on another day of streaming. Well, thanks, buddy. Cheers to you and cheers to the fans. Cheers to the fans. Let's see. So, when this movie came out, like, I'll give you some examples. When I was watching the bonus features, they said, in the video game when Mario and Luigi are running and they hit the question mark button and money comes out, they said, we had this thing designed in the city, like when Mario and Luigi run by, they're going to have someone punch the question mark. And that's how they get their money. So that was going to be like their banking system, like where they punch the question mark, kind of like an ATM. They said, that would be a great idea. They said, we'll put the big question mark, yellow, on the side of the ATM. And then they said, whenever they want to take money out, we'd have the yellow question mark on the computer screen, and they push it, and then the money would come out, like the Koopa coins. And they said we'd have the gold coins come out. Not cash, because in Super Mario Brothers, that you never see any cash. It's always the yellow coins. So they said we were going to have coins to be, and the other producers didn't like that. The other writers didn't like that idea. So if you look way in the background of the film, the question marks are on, posters. They decided, the other writers were like, well, we'll just make it like it's a movie. and they said, we'll make the question mark like a movie poster. Yeah, that's still an okay idea, but I like the ATM idea. So that's why the writers were kind of like fighting with each other, and they're like, "This is gonna work. Our idea is gonna work." No, we don't like that. We don't like that idea. I personally think the question mark banking thing was cool. Then they were gonna in another one. What I got from the bonus features was then they were gonna have an idea of Mario and Luigi either driving past it or walking past it or running through a pet shop, and you know those plants that like come alive in the game with the red head, and they're eating, like they're chomping at you. They were gonna have like those man-eating plants like in the pet shop. That would have been a cool idea. They took all that out. They did put lizards and stuff, like, and they based the movie off of none of the old Nintendo games. They based this movie on the Super Mario World off of Super Nintendo. So, I don't know. It's good, but it's bad. It's bad, but it's good. It's kind of in the middle. I love the film. It reminds me of my childhood. I just think they should have stuck with the original two writers. They had a vision. They were like, what if this happened? What if Mario and Luigi were real? And, okay, so how are we going to make two-dimensional characters and make it real-life characters? They said, okay. Like they said, well, we have to put them in the Bronx because they're two Italian plumbers. That's originally, and they literally called Nintendo and said, do you have any background? And they said all this in the bonus feature. They said, we contacted the guy that created, Super Mario Brothers and said, tell us Luigi and Mario's background. Like, we really want to take this seriously. We really want to know. And they told him all the background and said, okay, do you mind if we play with their history a tiny bit? And the guy was like, no, go nuts. And the first script, Nintendo actually agreed with. The second script, they were like, we'd rather go with the first one. That's why they said, well, we're going to have to compromise with the writers. And they basically just took two scripts, put it together. Some of it they got right, some of it they got wrong. But they got that right. They're from New York, they're Italian plumbers. Their business is not going so well, and they're trying to make ends meet. And they show that in the new Super Mario Brothers movie, the one that me and LC went and saw. Like, you see that commercial, Mario's like, I don't know if this commercial's going to work. So, they're trying to make ends meet. Then Luigi sees this princess girl, and she's like, wow, she's smoking hot. I would be an idiot if I didn't go over there and talk to her. And then so the adventure begins. So, yeah. Let's see. On one of your recent TikToks, I noticed a large foil ball on top of the coins. Yep, it's right over there. It's right over there. Somebody asked me, Dan Aykroyd, how many coins were in my my soda bottle, like piggy bank. And I got that piggy bank actually at Walmart. They were selling them because what I originally had there, one of my neighbors got too many jugs of like water, those big industrial like blue plastic jugs. And he said, hey, Fears, he goes, do you want one? And I said, sure. So for a while I had one of those big industrial size jugs of water in my fridge, and I let it cool, and whenever I wanted some water, I would just pour it out of that big jug. Eventually all the water, got done. And so what I did is I took that big jug, put it over there, but the big jug, Dan Aykroyd, was taking up way too much space. And then when I found those piggy banks, I said, I'll throw the jug away and I'll just put all the coins in there. And then when I started my foil ball, I just put it on top. And I'll be honest, I haven't made much progress on the piggy bank because I only put my loose change in there. I only put I only put my loose change in there, so I don't have a lot of loose change, So hopefully we'll get some more. But yeah, let's see here. Oh man, I'm a little tired. I'm very impressed by your determination. Well, the thing is, I don't know. I'm a big kid at heart. I wasn't. My mom wouldn't let me have a foil ball when I was a kid, so I just kind of started that foil ball on a whim. I was eating Chipotle one day, and I just kind of rolled up, the foil that it comes in, and I was about to throw it away, and I just kind of looked at the foil, and I was like, I could start a foil ball. We'll see how big it gets. So it just kind of started on a whim. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I may throw it away. I don't know. So, yeah. So, it's actually right. You can see it. It's right there. Right there. So, it's not too big. It's not too big. Anyway. So, yeah. It's not too big. I don't know. I may not keep it. I may keep it. I don't know. It's not too impressive. But I just kind of started it on a whim, I kind of started it on a whim, so I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, back to this. So yeah, so what I got from the bonus features is some of the producers were extremely happy. Other producers were not happy, and they said shooting it became a nightmare, literally. Like for the actors, because the producers were fighting with the writers, and the writers were fighting with the producers. The producers were fighting with the directors, the two directors, and they said shooting it became a nightmare. They said there was some, and then there's cast interviews talking about them fighting, and they said whenever someone actually said action, he said it wasn't too bad. He goes, it was in between cuts. So he said shooting it, actually being on film, that wasn't too bad. But they said they would call cut, and the actors would go off to lunch, and then literally the producers would come down, be screaming at the fucking writers and screaming at the directors, saying, "This ain't gonna work. You guys have got to reshoot this. We may not give you the money to finish the fucking movie," and it became a nightmare. That's what I got from the bonus features. And I was like, wow. But thank God they kept on shooting it, because some bits of it they actually got good. Other bits, not so much. My two favorite scenes is when they break out of prison. So they break out of prison, and then my next favorite scene is right after they break out of prison. They get to the garage, and then Luigi's like, "What are we going to do?" And then Mario's like, "Number 1, we steal this car. Number 2, I'm driving." And then they get in the car, and they are just flying through the streets of Koopa Land, basically. Oh, I'm sorry, Dino Hatton. They call it Dino Hatton because it's in a parallel universe, and they're flying. What's up, Tinder Immortal? Talking a little bit of, oh yeah, Super Mario Brothers. Finally, it took forever to find it on Blu-ray. But where there's a will, there's a way, my friends. And Fears fucking found a way. And I found it. And it'll be in the collection for life. Before I go, I'm going to go to the wall. I'm going to go to the Blu-ray wall. For everyone that's new here, all these are watched. That entire wall right here is not watched. So I'm going to pick something tonight. Watch it like I always do so I can review it tomorrow. So there it is. So I'm going to give this, because it's part of my childhood, a 9 out of 10. If I was still a kid, if the 10-year-old John Fears was still here, I would say it's a 10 out of 10. But me being an adult, I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Some of it is crappy. But it is a legendary movie. It's got a cult following now. It may not have gotten the success when it first came out, but now it's a big cult classic. So I'm going to be generous and give it a 9 out of 10. So I definitely would check it out. It's got some great actors in it. Dennis Hopper, he plays King Koopa, Bowser. Bob Hopkins, he plays Mario. John, I don't know how you pronounce his last name because I don't want to disrespect him, but John That guy, he played Luigi. What's the girl? What's the girl that played Princess Daisy? Essentially Princess Toto. I don't understand why they didn't just call her Princess Toadstool. They just called her Princess Daisy. Because everybody's like, no, it's Princess Toadstool. That's her name. You know, that's her name. Anyway, that shirt reminds me of Saved by the Bell. Does it? Well, I found it at Goodwill for like $1. And I do live in Florida. I liked the color. I liked the palm trees. I was like, I've got enough of like Hawaiian shirts. I'll be honest, I did buy one today. But at the time I bought this, I was like, I had enough. Speaking of Hawaiian shirts, check this out. Definitely give it a watch. And then Fears, while I was out and about today, I got a little bit of a haul for you. So Fears got some new shoes. So yeah, check out these bad boys. So these are the new additions, my friends. So those are pretty cool. Can't wait to wear them. Maybe I'll wear them tomorrow at church. And then I was running out of laundry detergent, so I had to get some more laundry detergent. All right. Brand new Hawaiian shirt. I like it. I think I'm going to wear this to church tomorrow. I haven't decided. Either this one or I'm going to wear this one. I haven't decided, but these are the latest additions, my friends. So yeah, Fears loves me some Hawaiian shirts. And then I got a new movie. This one's called, I've never heard of this movie, so let me know if you guys have heard of this movie before. Your Lucky Day. So yeah, apparently this guy goes into a gas station and he wins the lottery. It says, after a dispute over a winning lottery ticket turns into a deadly hostage situation, the witness must decide exactly how far he'll go to either spill his guts and save his life or get a little bit of that $156 million. So, we'll see if this is any good. It sounds intriguing. And now he goes into a gas station, he wins $156 million. Then all of a sudden, someone holds the people in the gas station hostage. They're trying to take the money. He's like, fuck you. So, we'll see if it's any good. And then, I love St. Patty's Day, so I got a new shirt. It's your lucky day. And that's pretty much it. Anyway. Don't you have that one already? Which one? This one? Oh no, Tinder Immortal. I do not have this one. I do not have this one. Trust me. I know which shirts I have and which I don't have. I'm pretty damn sure I don't have that one. There's only been one time, it was either last year or the year before, where I accidentally bought two of the same shirts, and I was like, fuck it. And one of the shirts I use for work, and the other one I just wear around the house. So I was just like, whatever. Anyway. But yeah. But, do yourself a favor, my friends. Check out a little bit of Knight Rider. Ooh. Good 80s TV show. Classic. And check out a little bit of Super Mario Brothers, my friends. Alright, before I talk about Valentine's Day, let's go to the wall and pick something out to watch tonight. Let's go to the wall, people. There we are. Alright. Let's see what we got. So many choices, my friends. Alright, let's see. Because I have started on season 3 of Knight Rider. So I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue to watch these, and then let's see what else. What am I in the mood for? Let's see. I don't know. Let's see here. I'll be honest. The other night, I watched Invaders of Mars, and it was slacking. It was, I thought it was going to be good. A Tobe Hooper movie. It was okay. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't like fucking mind blowing, but it wasn't. It wasn't shit. It was right in the middle. It was an okay watch. All right, let's see here. You know what? I'm going to go with some Stephen King. And I'm going to watch something called Graveyard Shift. I've never heard of this one. But it just looks hilarious. So, Graveyard Shift. I'm going to pick out 2 movies. So, Graveyard Shift. And I'm going to pick... Let's see here. Oh, what else? What else, my friends? You know what? I'm going to do this one. I just got this one, but I haven't watched it in a long time. In Time. So I'm going to do In Time and something called Graveyard Shift. I have no idea what the fuck it is, but I found it at FYE. And just by the sheer genius of Stephen King, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm going to give it a go. So those are the 2 that I'm going to go with. So, yo! Visions, what's up? Good to see you, my friend. Alright, so, today's choice is something called Graveyard Shift. I haven't even watched the movie trailer on this yet, so before I end this stream, I'm going to watch the movie trailer, because I don't know what the fuck this is about. Obviously, he's got a miner's helmet, so I guess something terrible happens in a mine shaft, probably, knowing Stephen King. And then I have seen this movie before, but I've never seen it on Blu-ray, and it's been quite a long time. They made this a long time ago, like 2011. So 1 year after I graduated college, they made this fucking movie. I don't think I've seen it since I graduated college. So yeah. Well, thanks for all the hearts. Let's see. I just watched that on the 27th. Which one? Which one, Visions? This one or In Time? Which one did you watch? Anyway. Oh, trust me, Kenny, it's not that big. I just started that thing. It's not too big at all, my friend. So yeah. Tinder Immortal says LOL. Well, listen, I don't know what the fuck the movie's about. I'll be honest, Tinder Immortal, and I cannot lie. You guys know I'm a terrible liar. I'll be honest. I was walking through FYE, and as soon as I saw this skeleton, I started like fucking losing my mind. I started laughing, and then I noticed that it said Stephen King, and I was like, oh, it's gotta be good. I'm like, this fucking skeleton, he's like got one eyeball, he's smiling at fears, and then it's Stephen King. I was like, this has gotta be fucking hilarious. So I was like, I'm getting it. So, I actually don't know what this is. So, I presume you were talking about this one, Visions. So, yeah. Don't sell yourself short, Fears. That's a great foil ball. I mean, it's not that big, but I appreciate it. Graveyard Shift. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured, Visions. Well, no hints. I can't wait to watch it and sit for myself. It does got... The guy that voices Chucky's voice, what's his name? Brad the Dorf, I think is how you say his last name. That guy, the guy that plays. I don't remember. Oh, Charles Lee Ray. So he plays Charles Lee Ray in the first Child's Play. Then Charles dies. Then he like sucks his soul out of his body and puts his soul in a fucking like good guy doll. Which, by the way, Fears has his own good guy doll. Right there, Schnunk. It was a little weird, I'll be honest. I'm glad that he's back in the box, because I would come home from work, and I had him standing and sometimes sitting on that chair. And one time, I came home from work, and I scared the absolute shit out of me. I walk in. Well, I cannot make this up. I'm not kidding with you guys. I forgot one day that I had put him in that chair. So I walk in, I set my keys down, and as I turn, I'm like, oh, shit! And I literally scared the absolute shit out of me. Not even kidding. And I was like, oh, fucking Chucky. I'm like, what the hell? And then I don't know if you guys remember. I told you guys. And I was like, look, you guys. And I saw LOLs all the way down the chat. I was like, listen, you are allowed to laugh at Fears this day. Because I didn't mean to scare the shit out of myself. It just happened. I walked in, put my keys down. And I was like, oh, shit. Like that. And then I had to calm down. I was like, oh, fucking Chucky. I'm like standing there in the fucking chair. And I completely forgot that I put him in that chair. So that was pretty hilarious. All right. Well, before I start talking about the third topic, I'm going to watch this trailer because I know the only thing I know about it is that Stephen King wrote it. I wonder if Stephen King has a cameo in it. That would be cool. Because sometimes, not all the time, sometimes he gets cameos in his movies. Who directed this? Ralph Singleton? Hopefully that's how you say his name. If I butchered his name, I apologize. Let's watch. Is it the messed up? Wait, is it the messed up face Chucky? No, Tinder Mortal. I haven't got that one yet. The key word is yet. This one's from Child's Play 1. So I want to get the one, because Child's Play 2 and 3, there's slight differences. So I'd like to get both Bride of Chucky, number 2, number 3, and then I've got number 1. Anything after Bride of Chucky is complete and utter shit. Cult of Chucky fucking sucks. I've only seen bits and pieces of the one after Cult of Chucky. And then Seed of Chucky sucks. Chucky gets a kid, and his name is... I forgot his son's name. It's all fucked up after number 4. 5 sucks. Cult sucks. The one after... The only thing that's kind of cool about the one after the Cult is the guy that plays Andy. He comes back. And I'm like, oh shit, I've met that guy at a convention. I interviewed him at a convention. He's a nice guy, the guy that plays Andy. And then the guy that plays Andy came back for the television series, which I think is a direct sequel from 3. So if you want to watch them in order, it goes 1, 2, 3, the television series, then part 4, and then all the other bullshit sequels. That's what someone told me. Don't quote me. I don't know it for sure, but someone at a convention said, oh yeah, Fears, the TV show happens after 3 but before 4. And I was like, well, I haven't watched it yet, so I have no idea. So I took that person's word. So if that person's wrong, I don't want the trolls saying, oh, he lied about the TV show, because I don't know. I'm just going off from what one of my friends told me at a convention. I could look it up, but I'm a little tired, so I'm not going to look it up. I'm taking my friend's word for it. But let me know if my friend was right. Anyway. But no, to answer your question, Tinder Immortal, I'm going to get eventually all those Chuckies up to Bride of Chucky, because I only like 1 through 4. Like, literally, the Seed of Chucky sucks. It's so terrible. But you know me. Fears is, I'm OCD, so if I have part of a collection, my OCD can go, well, even though they're shit, I've got to get the entire collection because I fucking hate having OCD. But it'll drive me nuts if I don't have the whole collection. I'll give you an example. Nothing against women, but they tried to remake Ghostbusters. Hollywood, that's why I fucking hate Hollywood. At first, like when I was young, oh yeah, I'm going to go to Hollywood. I'm going to work in movies. And I'm going to be an actor. Fuck Hollywood. I'm so glad that I'm just a YouTuber. Now, if a Hollywood director asked Fears one day to be in a film, yes, I probably would do it. But right now, I was like, why? I can't fathom why they would try to remake Ghostbusters is legendary. It's perfect. You don't need to fucking make a remake of it. God damn it. Excuse me, I didn't mean to take your name in vain. That one's perfect. Leave it alone. I don't mind if they make sequels, right? Sequels are fine. But no remake. Well, at least don't make a remake of my favorite movie, Ghostbusters. Like, I'm very excited for the new one to come out because it's not a fucking remake. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, that's a sequel. So that's good. It's adding more on to the story. That's fine. But then they were fucking with the original Ghostbusters, and I was like, Hollywood, you sons of bitches. So I don't have nothing against any of those female actresses that was in it. I just don't think they should have made that film. Like, put the female... I have nothing against female Ghostbusters. What they should have did is not make a remake of Ghostbusters. Take those female Ghostbusters and put them in the sequel. But just to show you how bad Fears' OCD is, they're like, hey, Fears, you going to get the new 2016 one? And I was like, yeah, I know it's going to suck, but it's got to be in the collection. I'll be honest, I've only watched it once. I reviewed it for you guys. I gave it like a 1 out of 10 because it's fucking terrible. And I haven't watched it since. And it's sitting on the shelf, rotting away. Rotting away. Anyway. Let's see here. Nickelodeon Super Toy Run is the name of their version of Supermarket Sweep. That I didn't know, Tinder Immortal. I did not know that. I did not know that. Thor is the secretary in the girls... now, I did know that. Chris Hemsworth, I'll be honest, he was pretty funny in that. He was pretty funny, and he played... what was his name? I think Kenny. I think Kenny was the name of their secretary. So, yeah. Anyway. So, anyway, let's watch this, my friends. Let's watch this trailer. I'm gonna do a trailer review because I've never heard of this. I've never seen it. I don't know what it's about. Obviously, something terrible happens, in a mine shaft, because then that would be misleading people if nothing happened in a mine shaft, and apparently this guy died, and I don't know, somebody sucked out one of his eyeballs. I don't know what the fuck happened. Anyway, so let me just watch this trailer. I'll give you a trailer reaction. Let's see what it's all about. All right, Grave Shift trailer. Let's see if this is any good. Oh shit! It's got some rats in it. Well, Fears is not the biggest fan of rats, but you know what? I would rather take rats over fucking snakes. I fucking hate snakes. Oh my god. So if Fears fell into a pit of snakes, I'd be like, alright, yeah, this is fucking terrible. Just kill me now. God, I'll see you in about 2 minutes. Because if I fell into a pit of snakes, I'd be like, oh man, this is fucking terrible. So I'd probably take rats over snakes. Fuck snakes. I hate snakes so bad. Oh my god. They're so creepy. Alright, let's watch this.
Shake up your shower with a flavor for every feeling. This Dove freshens you up. This Dove winds you down. This Dove leaves you glowing.
Let's see if it's any good. Hang on. When the hell did they make this? I know it's old. Oh shit. It is super old. 1990. Oh my god. Lordy, lordy, lordy.
Stephen King invites you to venture deep inside the caverns below the old Bachman Mill.
Oh shit.
You're not thinking about going down in there.
Where a secret.
Classic horror movie. Hey man, you're not gonna go in there, That's a warning, people. Don't go fucking down in there, you know? And then some idiot in the horror movie, well, you know, I'll be fine. Let me just go down there. I'll check it out for about, 5 minutes, and I'll be back. No, you're a fucking moron. You won't be back.
Lies long forgotten by any living soul.
Just ain't no job worth this.
The workers suspected.
You can't put me down there. You can't put anybody down there. I know things.
The owner denies it.
What did happen to the fellow that started this job?
It didn't work out.
And everyone fears it.
This place is infested. That might be the understatement of the year.
I wonder if that Brad guy, the guy that does the voice of Chucky, I wonder if he did this movie before he became the voice of Chucky, or if he did this movie after he became Chucky. I'm just curious. I have no idea, but that'd be kind of cool if someone looked that up.
Broken? Because one by one it will devour them all.
I mean, this is classic horror movie material. Don't go down in the mine shaft. They go into the mine shaft. There's some creepy, going nuts, fucking going ballistic monster down there, and pretty much it just kills everybody off one by one. So I cannot wait to watch this. Fears will probably be laughing through this entire horror film. I can't wait. This is going to be great.
And then all-you-can-eat salad bar, and that thing ain't stopping till it's full.
Must be some other way out of here.
It's blood!
Oh!
This isn't real.
That wasn't good. Somebody just died in a horrific way. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Is the new horror from the mind of Stephen King. Graveyard Shift. Good benefits. Early retirement.
Good benefits, early retirement. I'm fucking losing it over that catchphrase. That's great. Well, I just watched the trailer, my friends, and I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up. That looked hilarious. That looked really hilarious. A little cheesy, but those 80s and 90s movies usually were a little cheesy, my friends. But I'm going to give it a big thumbs up, and I haven't even watched the damn thing. But before I go to bed tonight, I will be watching this. Now, again, I've seen this one before, but it's been such a long time. I don't think I've seen this. I remember I watched it once, and I bought it on DVD. And I know I didn't bring the DVD here because I have some movies back in Missouri, but I have never seen it on Blu-ray. I don't think I've watched this since 2011. So I kind of remember what it's about, and I kind of don't. I know it has something to do, instead of like their heart beating, they have a time on they have a watch like built into like their wrist, and basically they go to work, and instead of getting money, they get paid in time, and if the time stops in the watch in their wrist, then it stops their heart or something. And it's like way in the future, so they basically get paid in time, and if you don't keep your time flowing, then you die, which would be really shitty if that was a thing. Like, hey Fears, guess what? Let me check my watch. Oh shit, I've got 3 minutes to live. What the fuck? I need a minute. Somebody give me a minute, you know? That'd be so shitty, man. Oh my god. That's not good. That's not good at all. I don't know. Anyway. Let's see here. I'm a loving and loyal fan of your foil ball. Please keep adding to it. I'll be honest, Dan Aykroyd. I did it on a whim. And I don't know if I'll keep it. But we'll see. We'll see. Literally, I was eating Chipotle one day. I rolled up the foil ball to throw it away, and I was like, and it was, I don't know, it was about that little in the palm of my hand. And I went, I'll see how, I said, I'll just see how big I can get it. And that's pretty much, I didn't really put that much effort into it. All right. So, these are the selections that I'm going to watch tonight, my friends. So, Visions, I have a question. You said you just watched this. If you had to rate it, let me know. Let me know. I'll be honest, because I'm telling you, The last time I watched a horror movie was last night. Well, it was a horror movie / sci-fi. Invaders of Mars, or from Mars. It was a remake because my friend Vision sent me the original. I don't know if I'm going to watch the original because the remake was just, I wasn't having the remake, you know. It was an okay watch. It was all right. It wasn't, you know, wasn't nothing spectacular. But it had such cool cover art. Because whoever makes these movies, they have really cool cover art. Like Invaders from Mars has this amazing cover art on it, you know. Sometimes I'll just grab a Blu-ray solely for the cover art. Like sometimes I'll be like, nope, I'm not even going to read the back. But a lot of the time, it's 50-50. Most of the time I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, this looks pretty cool. Let's see what it's about. And then I'll flip it, and I'll read what it's about on the back cover, right? But but sometimes I won't. I'll be like, well, I'll just do this on a whim. Let's see if this one's any good. Thank God Invaders from Mars was not that expensive. So, yeah. And if you guys want to know where Fierce gets all these gems from, I get them from FYE. That is one of the best places to get cool, epic movie gems that... It's those movies that are long forgotten, and then when you see the cover of it, you're like, oh shit! I remember that one. Hell yeah, I'm grabbing that one, you know? So yeah. So as soon as I saw In Time... Oh wait, no, I got In Time for Goodwill. I got this from FYE. So, this one was kind of on a whim. I looked at it and said, oh shit, Stephen King? Creepy guy with one fucking eyeball? I'm going to give it a go. So, we'll see. By the look of the trailer, it looks really good. Really good. So, I don't know. We'll see, Visions, because... and the reason why I brought up Visions is, guys, you think I'm the horror movie master? My buddy Visions, man, he's watched some crazy shit. What was the one you told me to watch? It had a crazy fucking title, Visions. It was, what the fuck was it? I watched the trailer, and there was these, like, half-naked women... And they were revving these chainsaws going, yeah, we like blood. And she's like licking the blood off the chainsaw blade. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? What the hell was that one called? I can't wait to watch that one. It looked bloody and it looked hilarious. What the hell was that? That was something chainsaw. Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. Yeah. So I can't wait to... And then they're like bathing in the blood and they're making out with this guy in this bathtub full of blood or some shit. I don't know what the hell was going on in that film, but I can't wait to watch it because that one looked pure fucking insanity and hilarious. And then she's like, yeah, we love killing people, especially with a chainsaw, motherfucker. She's got these big googly eyes and shit. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so Visions rated it... Wait, this one? Okay, so Visions gave it a 4.5. That's not too bad. Because it is old. It is old, you know. But it's Stephen King. Plus, Fears loves cheesy horror films, you know. So as soon as I saw that, like, hooker one, the trailer... I did watch the trailer of that one. It's bloody. Fears can take a lot of blood, but I'm telling you, you know the one that broke me? The one that broke me was... I got through Hostel 1. Hostel 2 is fucking brutal, man. And I barely got through Hostel. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like the worst scene in Hostel, the guy's just like, ha 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 ha, yeah, what do you think about this? And he's just standing there and just burning the shit out of that Chinese lady's face. And her eyeball is like coming off like by a thread, and there's all this like ooze and shit coming out of the eyeball socket. And I was like, why the fuck am I watching this shit? So that one was pretty hard to watch. I was like, kind of like watching through like my eyeballs and shit. I was like, oh my god, this is disgusting. So that was a little bit too much. And then there's this one scene in Toxic Avenger Part 1 that it kind of upset me. I think they went a little bit too far. But the rest of Toxic Avenger was fucking great. I kid you not, my loving and loyal fans will know exactly what I'm talking about. The best scene in that is when this guy, I don't know what his deal is, but this guy's like, oh yeah, bring it on. I can take the Toxic Avenger down. I'm like, bitch, the Toxic Avenger is like 7'5", and you're like, I don't know, maybe 8 foot, and he's all like kung fuing it and shit with his fucking nunchucks, and he's in this like taco bar, like Taco Bell, like a fast food chain. He's like, bring it on, motherfucker. And it's this whole like karate fight scene. And then basically the Toxic Avenger's like, you know what, fuck this guy, I've had enough of this bullshit. Grabs him by the fucking head, goes into the back like kitchen, and you know those like machines that makes like milkshakes? He basically just like opens the thing, sticks the guy's head in, shoves the little pole thing in the guy's fucking brain, and starts swiveling around, and he basically like shakes the guy's fucking brain up. And I was fucking losing my mind. I was like, yeah, well, serves you right, bitch. I'm like, you thought you could take down the Toxic Avenger? I'm like, fuck you. So there it is. So what have we learned? Don't mess with the Toxic Avenger. But the whole scene, he's like, oh yeah. He's like, I'm a black belt, motherfucker. He's like, you can't handle these fucking, like, nunchucks. And he's like, kicking it. And I'm like, this guy is so fucking dead, it's beyond belief. Anyway. Well, that's not too bad. You know, for a cheesy horror film, 4.5, 5 out of 10. That's not too bad. Plus, it's got the guy from Chucky in it, and he does a great voice for Chucky. You know, the guy that played Charles Lee. And this guy right here. And what's even funny is he did 2 episodes of Star Trek Voyager, and he played kind of a creepy guy on Star Trek Voyager. So whenever I was watching Star Trek Voyager, because I watched them, they're all over here somewhere. Whenever I was watching that, I was like, oh shit, I'm like, the voice of Chucky, he's on fucking Star Trek. So there we are. Well, my friends, that was a great stream. To end with, let's look up some history on Valentine's Day. I've always wanted to know why we celebrate Valentine's Day. I kind of know the history, but I was like, I'm going to do some research. So, let me just pull this up, and I'll read you guys this. I don't know where all the Cupid bullshit comes in, but I will look up the actual history, my friends. Okay. So, here we go. So it says the 8th century, or it says, I guess this holiday was formed in the 8th century. It says, in the 8th century, the celebration of the feast of Saint Valentine was set upon February 14th. So I guess it started off as a feast, and it was celebrating this saint called Saint Valentine. The day became associated with love in the 14th and 15th century. So in the 8th century, it started off as a feast to celebrate Saint Valentine. And then in the 14th and 15th century, it switched as it being associated with romantic love, with notions of courtly love, apparently by association with lovebirds and early spring. So that's what I got from Wikipedia. And then it goes on to say that Valentine's Day, also known as Saint's Valentine's Day, or the Feast of Saint Valentine, is celebrated annually on February 14th. And it originated in the 8th century as basically they had a big feast to celebrate Saint Valentine, and Saint Valentine was all about love, and you know, he went around and gave gifts and stuff to people, honoring Saint Valentine, and throughout folklore and the centuries, it has become significant with love. It has also become a significant cultural, religious, and commercial celebration of romance and love in many, many regions of the world. So there we are. So it started off as, like, I guess, a celebration, a feast to honor Saint Valentine, and then I guess throughout the centuries, throughout the centuries, the 14th and 15th century, it became known as a day of love. And then let me scroll down. I don't know where all the Cupid bullshit comes from. Where does that? Let's see. It doesn't say that on the Wikipedia. Here, let me write and figure it out. Why is Cupid associated with Valentine's Day? So it says that Cupid, let's see, every year on February 14th, Valentine's Day is marked by shades of pink, flowers, chocolates, romantic movies, and wine. It is an expensive holiday, my friends. Let's see, and that says Cupid was introduced. Let's see. The original Cupid was more of a heartthrob. Traced back to 700 BC, this character of legend was called Eros. So I guess his original name was Eros, which is the Greek word for desire. And then, let's see. So he started off in the 700 BC, quite a long time ago. It doesn't say why it's associated with it, though. Hang on, let me do a little bit more research. Let's see. By the 8th century, Cupid had become a symbol. Oh, no, I'm sorry. By the 14th and 15th century, Cupid had become the symbol and iconic icon of the holiday. It doesn't say why, though. Well, I mean, his name is Desire, so, anyone that's in love, they desire someone, so I can kind of see it, but it doesn't explain. It doesn't give me much, but that's, I can pretty much connect the dots for everybody. So, his name was associated with desiring people, so there it is. There it is. So there we go. And with that, Fears' eyelids are getting a little tired, so I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to jump on the couch, probably laugh my ass off at this, and then I'm going to call it a night. I'll probably watch In Time tomorrow after church, but I'm definitely watching this before I go to sleep, because this just looks hilarious, and then after watching that fucking trailer, the guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna go down there and check it out. You're a fucking moron to go down there and check it out, you idiot. Don't go down there. That fucking rat beast is gonna fucking kill you, or whatever the hell it is, down in that mine shaft. At that point, I'd be like, you know what? Something is weird going on with my business in the mine shaft. I probably should just walk away. People are dying. I don't want to be associated with murder. I don't want to get bit or eaten or killed myself. I probably should get the fuck out of here. That's why sometimes, literally, you guys have never seen me, but I'll be on the couch and I'll be yelling sometimes. Well, not yelling. I'll just point at the TV and go, this guy's a fucking moron. Just kill him off. I'm like, I can't fathom how people are that dumb in horror movies. Like in part 3 of Jason, he finally gets his mask in part 3, right? And the real sexy girl, probably one of the most sexiest girls in part 3 is Chris, the troubled girl, and she's got the blue Christmas sweater on. Again, I'm like, why the fuck is she wearing a goddamn blue Christmas sweater? It's July, bitch! You're camping out in the fucking woods, for God's sakes. And she's wearing a goddamn Christmas sweater. But she's pretty hot. She starts the car. Jason's right behind her. It stalls. I'm telling you, if it stalls once, then get the hell out of there. Then she flicks on the electric switch of the van. Great. She goes across the bridge. It starts to brake. She just gets out of the car and fucking takes off. I'm like, you ever heard of reverse, bitch? If the bridge is starting to break a little bit, back it up, and I'm like, it was a little creek bed. I was like, that water is not that fucking deep to have a bridge over it. Just back the fucker up, hit Jason when you hit it in reverse, and just fucking floor it and just go nunk and like just jump the fucking little tiny river and get the fuck out of there. You know? I don't know. The factory owner has a weird accent, and it pissed me off the whole movie. Oh wait, so he's got a crazy accent, Visions? Oh man, I can't wait to watch this. I had a hard time understanding what he was saying. Oh shit, okay. Well, there it is. Plus, he's involved with like some, well, from what I got from the trailer, he's involved with like some murders and shit. Then he's got some rat-like creature down in his fucking mine shaft. Me, I'd be like, listen, it's time to cut my fucking losses and get the fuck out of here, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, well, this should be a real treat tonight, buddy. I don't know. You know, the same thing happens in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One of her friends goes in. He's like, hello? Is anybody there? I'm looking for somebody. And then he turns around, and then fucking Leatherface, one of the most crazy scenes. It's so, like a cold shiver goes down your back. That metal door flies open. He hits him on top of the head with a mallet, grabs him, throws him in, and then he just goes shunk like that, and the metal door closes, lickety split. And when I watched that for the first time, I was like, holy shit. I'm like, that guy is so fucked. He's so dead. And it was like chilling how like quick that door flew open and flew shut. I was like, man, Leatherface is not fucking around, you know? And then like when she's running away, she's like, oh God, please help me. I'm like, bitch, no one is going to help you. They're like, one guy is chasing you with a blade, and he's like literally like cutting her back. You know, the crazy like hippie guy. Another guy is got flesh on his face and chasing you down with a fucking chainsaw. I'm like, the only person that's gonna save you is you. Jump in that fucking pickup truck and never look back, and that's basically what you do. And she's screaming the whole time. I'm like, just get in the fucking pickup truck. And the guy's like, do you need help? Yeah, she needs help. Two crazy psychos are trying to kill her. I'm like, shut up, you. And he's got the blonde, flowing. I can't remember. I think he's got blonde, flowing hippie hair. I can't remember. I would just tell the guy in the pickup truck, fuck you, hit the accelerator. Who gives a shit? Get me the fuck out of here, you know? Anyway, Fears has watched plenty of horror movies. I know exactly what I would fucking do. I would survive. I don't know about all you guys. Like, one thing that I hate in horror movies is they're in, like, a creepy house, and then you hear, like, you hear, like, a little crazy noise in the background. What? What was that? I better go check it out. If I heard someone screaming at the end of the hall, or some crazy... Well, especially I wouldn't go check it out if someone was screaming, I'd go, fuck this. Peace. I'm out. But if you hear like a, something like that, it's probably a creaky door, you know? I'm like, bitch, it's an old house. Old houses, water drips, there's a lot of creak and crevices and random ass noise in a house. I'm like, doesn't make it fucking haunted or possessed. Tinder Immortal. That's why I was absolutely laughing when me and Carrie checked out that supposed haunted house in downtown St. Louis. I'm walking around, I'm like, I haven't seen a single ghost, and we've been here for an hour or two. It was a cool house, and I did get some epic footage, but I was like, kind of a letdown, no ghost. Not that I would ever want to see a ghost, but Fears is a realist. The only way I would believe in a ghost if I actually saw a ghost. Never seen a ghost in my life, ever, you know? Never. But I don't even know if I'd want to see one, because what if I actually saw one? I would be scared shitless. I'd be like, oh my God, there's a fucking ghost right over there. What the fuck do I do? You know, there's nothing much you can do, you know? But I've never had a paranormal experience. I'm not sure if I would want one, you know? I guarantee you this much. If Fears ever got into a horror movie situation, I would be out of there lickety split. I kid you not. Yo, Richie, what's up? Good to see you. Oh, fuck yeah, Tinder Immortal. I would Dukes of Hazzard the shit out of that fucking bridge. And just right over that fucking bridge. But if you watch part 3 of Jason, She goes over this bridge, and the creek, it's like a creek bed, and there's a little tiny, I wouldn't even call it a river, it's a stream. I'm like, okay, I kind of see why there's a bridge over, because it's a semi-decent stream, but I'm like, if that guy just, or if that woman just, if that girl just backed up the van, instead of saying, oh, fuck it, the bridge is collapsing, oh, I guess I'm fucked, and she just exits a perfectly good running vehicle, I'd be like, all right, well then just back up the fucking vehicle, And whenever she jumps out of the car, you see the creek bed, and I'm like, that's not that deep. She could just drive over that fucking thing. Anyway. I'm doing good, Richie. I hope you're doing good, too. Let's see. Vision says, I think Jason would come up to you with a machete. You'd be like, I don't know what the fuck you're on about. And he lifts the machete up in the air. You say, 3 things are going to happen. That's pretty good, Visions. That's pretty good. That was funny. Now, I don't think, I'll be honest though, I know you were joking around, Visions, but I don't think Fears would do his typical, 3 things going to happen. Me hitting you, you hitting the floor, and then me standing over you and laughing at you for about an hour. No, if I saw Jason in his mask with a fucking machete, I'd be like, oh, fuck you, and I'd be halfway down the fucking road, by then. That would be some creepy shit. No. I definitely wouldn't have a conversation. I know you were joking around, Visions, and that actually it was pretty funny, buddy. As soon as I read it, I was like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. So, yeah. Kenny says I've subscribed. Well, thanks. I appreciate the sub. Welcome, Kenny. Always good to have a new subscriber. Always good to have. Let's see. Beer Man says Vision loves drinking beer. Well, I think we all enjoy drinking beer. It's not just Visions. Visions likes drinking beer. I like drinking beer. Well, Randall. Randall does not like drinking beer. So, Larry likes drinking beer. You'd be like, CHUNG! Oh, I would. But again, I can't take credit for that, Visions. That's all Trent. I just enhanced it, Oh, man, I could tell you some Trent stories. The next time I'm in town, I'm going to get Trent on camera. I'll be like, Trent, what if this... What was the thing? What if Jason came up to you? What would you say? Would you be bunging it up? Would you be chunging it up? Would you be shunking it up? I'm like, let me know, buddy. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. But just go ahead and study this in time. Well, if it'll stay up. Will it stay up? I don't know if it's going to stay up. Nope, it's not. Oh, man. You know what? Just go ahead and study Jaws. Fears recently got Jaws last weekend. Go ahead and study Jaws. I'll be right back. Oh, man. God, I'm getting a little tired. Oh. Oh, shit, I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. I knew I was gonna sneeze. I knew it was coming. Alright, so yeah. I forgot to show you guys this last weekend. Last weekend, Fears got fucking Jaws, motherfucker. Jaws is another good one. Jaws is another good horror movie. The great Steven Spielberg. Amazing. Amazing! Let's see, what else? And a couple of months back, I finally bought Duel. I've always wanted to see Duel. And, God, it was made like in the 70s, but so good, man. If you guys have never seen Steven Spielberg's first movie of Duel, it's so good. I got it on Blu-ray. I'm so glad I got it. It's such a good movie. It's so good. Well, I'm going to skedaddle, guys. But before I go, I'm going to read everyone's comics. No, not comics. Gosh, I'm getting tired. Comments, not comics. Comments. Excuse me. And then I'm going to skedaddle. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Let's see here. Beer Man says, what up, Visions? Better be good in here, Visions. Beer Man, Visions is never the problem, you know? And again, I'm knocking on wood. There hasn't been too much trolls coming in, but as soon as I say that, then one of those idiots will come in here soon. But the last couple of days, it's been nothing but loyal and loving fans. So, Beer Man, Visions is the least of your problems. He is a loving and loyal fan, my friend. And he's a friend, too. So you don't have to worry about him. It's all the other idiots that come in. But I'll be honest, I haven't had too many trolls come in. So it's been a nice break from that, which I appreciate it, you know. I don't talk about them, because the more you talk about them, the more pissed off they get. So I try not to talk about them. So yeah. Let's see here. Let's see, I did read that. Let's see. Dan Ackroyd says, that was an excellent, well-crafted joke, Visions. Take it from me, I was a blues brother. This is true. You were a blues brother. One of the best stories that Dan Aykroyd ever told about John Belushi. I guess one night they were filming Blues Brothers. And I guess John Belushi had had enough of filming for one night. He was hungry. He was tired. And it kind of reminded me of a story. I did something similar to what John Belushi did. I'll tell you his story first, and then I'll tell you my story. And I didn't even mean to do it. I just did an old classic Fears. I was stupid and young, and I did something before I thought it out. So, let me tell you Dan's story. If you get the Blue Steel book of Blues Brothers, which I did a while ago, and I watched it, and I did a review for you guys, because Blues Brothers is fucking great. He said, one night, nobody could find John. He goes, I didn't know where the hell he was. He goes, we needed him for a shot, and then Dan Aykroyd said, apparently John told one of the producers, look, I'm done for the night. I don't care if they need me for a shot. Someone's calling me. I'm trying to tell a fucking story. Hilarious. Oh, it's Larry from the Discord. Yo! Hello? Yo! Hello? I better call him back. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Let me call him back. There, you son of a bitch. Interrupted my fucking story. That bastard. No, I'm just joking. I don't care. I don't care. I'll just restart the fucking story over again. Alright, let's see what he wanted. Let's see here. Oh, apparently Randall's streaming right now, so I may have to go into Randall's here in a little bit. I didn't know he was live streaming. Randy sent me a message on the Discord. All right, let me call Larry back. Let's see what his ass is up to. Yo, Larry. Yo, what's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Dude, you son of a bitch, man. I was trying to tell a story and you interrupted me, for Christ's sake.
I was just returning your call, man.
How dare you? How dare you? No, I'm just joking, Larry. I don't care.
That's all right, man. I'll let you go.
No, I'm joking. What's up, buddy? How you been?
Nah, just joking. Not much, man. What's up?
Yep.
I didn't know you streaming.
Well, I did a late stream because I was working on a vlog and I uploaded. We're so close to the Titanic, my man. I've been uploading a video almost every day, so I got me and Randall's Thanksgiving vlog up. So the next two ones are Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then Titanic. So 2 vlogs to go, and then Titanic. I promise.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know if
I'll be ready.
Well, I don't know if it'll be up before you get here, but I sure will try, my friend. So yeah.
Well, I know you're busy, so just get it out when you can, I guess.
Yeah. So are you chilling at home tonight, or are you at work again?
Just got home.
How was work? Was it a busy night, or was it a chill night? What's going on?
Pretty busy. Pretty busy.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Like before the weekend, we had like Thursday night was crucial, and then Friday wasn't too bad. We only had like 35,000 on Friday, so I was ready to get out of there by like Friday morning. But Monday's like coming back off a weekend. That's always a crucial night. Usually on a Monday we've got like usually on a Monday night, because it's the start of the week, we always have like 40 or 45. Anything under 40 is a slow, kind of like chill night. Anything over 40,000, I know we're gonna be there for a while. So like usually on Mondays it's either 42,000, anywhere from 42,000 to 50,000, somewhere in there. So, but every once in a while we get like a chill night on Monday. But I guarantee you, my boss already texted me and said, "Hey, Fears, looks like Monday's gonna be not super bad, but it's gonna be a little bad." And I just wrote, "Oh man, I can't wait. I'll see you on Monday." So yeah.
So he texts you, gives you like a heads up.
Well, yeah, sometimes,
that's cool.
Yeah, sometimes my boss will text me. He doesn't just text me. He texts everybody that's on our van line, because different people work on the different van lines, and there's around 15 van lines in the front of the factory, and then in the back there's a whole bunch of crazy shit back there. And I work on one of the van lines towards the front of the factory, so he always tries to call and say, "Yeah, it's gonna be a chill night," or "Yeah, it's gonna be crazy." So, and sometimes if it's too
how many people work there on a shift?
Oh God, in one night,
3 or 4 of you.
I'll be honest, I've never met everyone that works in that factory. Oh no, on a van line, usually, if you don't work in the pit, usually it's 3 people in the pit, and then on the van line, it's around 4 to 5 people to a van line. But
what's your favorite spot? What's your best spot to be in?
The pit, because then you can work at your own pace. You don't have to, like the van line, you have to work of the speed of the van line. But in the pit, you can take as much time as you want. So there's less pressure.
Okay.
There's less pressure if you're working in the pit. But I'm good at both. So usually I don't care where they put me. I'm like, let me just get in, get a full day's work, and then get the fuck out, and then I can get back to El Napo.
Right. Get there, do your job, and get the hell out, right?
Exactly. You know? I know Fears is a goofy guy, but when it comes to my job, I take it very seriously, because my dad always taught me to. He goes, it doesn't matter what you do, whether you're president of the United States or cleaning toilets or whatever the hell your job is, make sure you give 120%. He goes, then your boss can't bitch about anything. So whenever I'm there, it's all business.
Heck yeah.
So what were you doing tonight?
Well, I won't keep you, man.
What were you doing tonight?
I'll let you go so you get back to the stream. What's that?
What were you doing at night? Were you on the tables, or were you driving people around? Because I know you said you drive the limo sometimes.
I was on the tables.
Oh, nice. So were you on blackjack tonight?
Roulette.
Oh, that fucking roulette, man. You gotta get off the roulette. Blackjack is way better. Fuck roulette. You know what I'm saying?
Roulette's easier. I mean, it's fun.
Well,
it's more fun to
listen,
deal.
I don't know, man. It may be a lot easier, but you get more of a 50-50 chance on blackjack. Like, remember I told you I'm telling you though.
But I'm not playing. I'm just.
I know. I'm just saying, from a player's aspect, I remember I've only went to Vegas 3 times in my life. I went once with my mom and my dad, and I was young though, so my dad and my mom are the only ones gamble, but my dad and my mom took me to a bunch of shows, so it was kind of cool. The second time was with me and Eric, and then the third time was... Oh, no, I've only went twice. Those 2 times. And I remember Eric's like, hey, Fierce, I've always wanted to do some roulette. And I was like, I don't know, man. I'm like... He's like, I'll just play one hand, and we'll see how it goes. But then it sucks you in. Eric he didn't play just one hand. He played like 3 or 4 things at roulette, and he goes, Fierce, I'm going to have to go to the ATM and pull out some more money. I'm like, I told you, man, just do one. I'm like, dude, let's go to the blackjack. I'm like, you'll make a bunch of money on blackjack. I'm telling you. I said, I've seen my dad play roulette. I said, I've seen other players roulette. I said, fuck roulette. I said, I'm telling you, blackjack. Plus, blackjack, to me, it's more of a funner game to play. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's got more players edge.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Right.
It's just more. It's just now. This is my own opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Like Texas Hold'em, I loved playing that. I love playing poker. Blackjack was fucking great. Me and Eric, I did play some slots, and the slots are okay. And I didn't play any roulette though. And then we played. We played the craps table. That was good.
Right.
So I did because I've always.
Craps.
Now I didn't win anything, but I always wanted to play that game because I've always seen like people in movies like say, "Yeah, I'm gonna double down." They put all their chips down, and then the guy's like, "All right," he goes, "Here's the dice." And so I was like, I gotta play this game at least once in my life. I lost. I only played 2 rolls though. I only played 2 rolls, so I didn't lose a lot of money. Eric's like, "Go on, Fears, get one of your dreams, get one of your movie dreams out of the way. Let's play some craps." I said, "Well, dude," I said, "all the epic like stars in the movies, like they'll play craps and win like $10 million." And he goes, "Fears, this ain't a movie." And I was like, "Eric, I've got to do it once in my life." And he goes, "Well, how many hands are you?" And then I said, I don't care if I win anything. I said, I just got to say that I played this like all the other actors in fucking movies and shit that I love and adore. And he's like, "Well, how many hands are you going to play?" I'm like, "I'll just roll the dice like twice, and if I don't win anything, then let's move on to another fucking game." So I rolled it.
Oh, so you was a shooter, huh? You got to roll the dice?
Yeah. Well, I said, I'll only play if I get to, shoot. And so they let me shoot twice, and they said, "Yeah, you lost twice." I was like, "All right, peace, later." I said, "I've got that checked off my list. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm out of here, Well, anyway, Larry, thanks for calling me. Thanks for calling me back, buddy. I was hyping it up. Everybody knows that you're coming next Friday, buddy, and I cannot wait, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good times.
Yep, it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be really good. Mi casa, su casa. And I was telling everybody, not just Larry is welcome. If any other fan wants to come and hang out with Fears, just let me know. Mi casa, su casa. Come on down and hang out.
Randy's still coming, right?
Randy is coming. I called him. I said, Randall, I said yesterday in the stream, I told Larry, I confirmed it. You're coming. I said, don't let him down. And he goes, "Oh, Fierce, I'm coming." I said, "You swear you're coming next Friday?" And he goes, "Fierce, I'm coming." And I was like, hell yeah, man. So he's coming. Randy, the myth, the man.
Yeah, you think they're golf with us?
He may golf with us, the last time me and Randy went golfing, he said, "Fears, it's not that I don't like mini golf." He goes, "Just when we went in June and July," he goes, it was blistering hot. He goes, "I may actually play this time because it's not going to be that hot out because it's in February." I said, "Yeah, Randy." I said, "Either you can watch me and Larry." I said, "Or if you want to jump in the game, I said, "The real challenge is between me and you." So, because he's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to bet anything, Fears." I said, "Yeah." I said, "The bet will just be between me and Larry, so.
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, I wouldn't want to help. Randy's probably a master at it anyway, so I'd be scared to bet him.
I'll be honest. Randy actually is a good at mini golf. And I did tell him, I said, "Randy," I said, "I just want to let you know," I said, we've only got 3 things planned. I said, we're going to go to lunch at that British restaurant because, I've hyped it up. And you're like, "Oh, Fears, I want to go to your favorite British restaurant." We're going to go there for lunch. We're going to do mini golf. And then I found out that Jeff is doing a convention on Sunday. It's a big Star Wars convention. And Randy's like, oh, yeah, I'll go with you guys. So I said, Larry's always wanted to go to a convention that I go to. I've already called up Jeff, Larry. I said, hey, Jeff, I said, you'll never guess what happened. He went, what, Fears, what's going on? I said, not only am I coming next Sunday to the convention, I said, because I haven't been to one of yours this year. I missed the one in January because of my grandma's funeral and all that. And I said, not only am I coming, but I said, I'm bringing a friend/fan that's seen the footage of me at these conventions, but he's never been. And he went, oh, shit, Fears, you're bringing a fan? I went, oh, I'm bringing a fan, buddy. And he went, oh, hell yeah. And he goes, will you introduce me? I said, trust me. I said, my buddy Larry's coming. I said, I will introduce you to my buddy Jeff. And I'm telling you, Larry, he's the one in charge of everything. He's in charge of the whole fucking convention. Jeff's a cool guy. You'll like Jeff. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to help you get some sweet glow salt packs too,
Dude, listen. You don't have to worry about the sugar packets. The sugar packets will be flowing. Fears always grabs those. And listen, you'll get to see Fears wheeling and dealing. You'll get to see it.
Oh, I know. That's what I want to see. I'll just sit back and watch you do your work.
Now, I will be honest. Sometimes the vendors are stingy. Sometimes it's
right.
easy. Sometimes it's easy when I go to these conventions, and sometimes they're hard ass. Like, oh yeah, Fears, like we've learned from our mistakes. You're not gonna get it. I'm like, no. You will. So
right. This depends on what. Probably.
I'm telling you, some days they're stingy, and they're like, some days they're willing to negotiate. Other times they're like, Fears, I don't care what you stay. I'm being stingy as hell. That's the price. And I'm like, oh God, this fucking guy. He's not willing to negotiate. So some days they're like that. So we'll see if they're stingy next Sunday or not stingy. So we'll see, my friend. We will see.
Yep.
So
then I heard at LC, I heard that you're getting kind of well known all over the state now. LC said that he had somebody recognize him from Fierce Man blog.
Well, that was really cool. And of course, I went in there and I responded. Just like, I feel so bad for LC's Discord because LC was like, just let Fears have this win. And I texted LC. Well, actually, I didn't text him. I wrote him and said, LC, it doesn't matter. They're gonna shit on me no matter what. They can't say anything nice for a Fears win. The only way that they'll ever stop is if I don't react. So I didn't react. I just went, you guys can say whatever you want. I don't care. That's cool that LC got recognized from somebody else because they saw him on my show. And then he said, Fears, literally LC even said, he goes, Fears, despite what they say, you're getting recognized, I'm getting recognized from, hang on, I took a picture of the comment because I'm going to post the comment on my Instagram because it was a pretty cool comment. So LC, I hope you don't mind. He said, hang on. Because I kind of remember what he said, but I want to read it word for word because then they can't say, oh, Fears is making up this bullshit. LC said, yo, Fears man, someone in a toy booth at MegaCon recognized me from being on your channel. He said, have I seen you on the Fears man's channel? I was shocked, so just keep making your videos. Some people do know who you are. Congrats, my friend. Which was a big honor. Not only for me, but for LC too. Like, LC is getting some exposure because of me, and then I'm getting some exposure at a massive convention like MegaCon. And I wanted to go this year, but I didn't want to pay all that money to go because MegaCon is not cheap, buddy. 2, I already have enough footage to work with. I can pretty much upload a video for the next month and a half every single day because I'm so far behind on fucking videos, And I knew if I undertook another one, I was like, well, I'm gonna be still behind even after Larry comes because I said I'm gonna keep uploading some videos, but by the time he gets here, then I'm gonna upload a vlog of me and Larry's adventure. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't want to undertake another big project because MegaCon, I guarantee you, if I went, I would go for all 3 days. And I would film from dusk till dawn and have tons of content. And I was like, God knows when I would be able to get all this shit up, you know. So I was like, let me finish and get caught up on what I'm working on now. Then hopefully I can go to it next year.
Well, I know that's a big time, man. That's pretty. I mean, I can't imagine how many people recognize if you went. You know.
I mean, that would be cool to go. I mean, I've seen LC's videos, and plus I've seen other of my like I saw Adam the Woo went a couple years ago, and I watched all of his MegaCon adventures, and I was like, dude, it looks good. It looks awesome. You know. So, and plus it's in a massive, huge convention center. So I was like, damn, this thing looks good, buddy. This thing looks good. But yeah, so the only bad part of the day is they were kind of shitting on LC's comment, and they were kind of shitting on me. And I was like, don't get mad, Fears. They're just gonna shit on something. So I'm like, just fucking ignore them. So I did. And
yeah, you know they're gonna say something about that. They're being so jealous. You know what I mean?
LC's right. He goes, come on, you guys. He goes, you can't just let Fears have this little win. No, because they don't care about me. They don't care about LC. They don't care about anything except for making my life a living hell, you know? So I was just like, just ignore him, Fears, which I did. And I just wrote back and said, I wrote something to the effect of, hey, LC, that's cool that you got recognized, and it's cool that they recognized my channel. I said the videos will definitely keep flowing, buddy. Or I said some shit like that. And then I said, that's pretty awesome, man, that it happened. And then I said, I wish I could have been there with you whenever that happened. Is in a nutshell basically what I said.
Right.
Here, I'm in the
that's
here.
Cool,
I'm in the Discord. Let me actually read what I actually said, because it was something to that effect. I can't remember exactly what it was, but here, let me see if I can find it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see here. Let's see here. I can't find it, buddy. I don't know if it went. I don't know if it went down the pit. Oh wait. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't find it, buddy.
Yeah, I'll go through and check it out. Try to figure it out.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Wait,
that
here
was
we go.
Cool.
Here we go. Let's see. So I said, I'm glad you had fun at MegaCon Heroes and Villains. Oh no, that was from the night before. Anyway, you saw. I can't find the actual post, but it's in there. I'll have to do.
Yeah, whatever it was cool shit. So.
Yeah. I mean, I basically just took a photo of what he said. I didn't take a photo of what I said back to him, but I said it was something to the effect of, "Hey man, that's so cool. That's cool that you got recognized. I'm so glad that people are like watching my content." And then I said, I wish I could have been there with you whenever that happens. Essentially, is basically what I said, you know, so.
Right.
Anyway, I'm going to let you go, man, but it was cool chatting with you, and I'll see you next weekend, buddy.
Okay, but you good? Can you do a couple movie quotes tonight, man?
I can do some movie quotes.
Before you go off?
Which one do you want? Which one do you want?
Let's do something from, do
you want to do something from The Fugitive? Fugitive? You know, that one's good.
No, it's gonna be something. Do you know? Do a funny one from Ghostbusters. Just a random one, little.
Oh, okay.
Something short, you know.
All right. You know when they're in the ballroom? Hang on. I've always wanted to do this. And he goes, and he pulls the tablecloth, and he goes, the flowers are still standing. That was a good one. And then he's like, oh. And then like when he meets Slimer for the first time, he's like, ugh, a disgusting blob. I'm gonna have to hold him myself. And then he like turns on the proton accelerator, shoots him. Slimer goes fucking nuts, goes down the fucking, down the hallway. He goes through the wall. The thing fucking smashes, and then Then when Peter sees Slimer for the first time, come in, Ray. Venkman! I saw him. It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me. He's an ugly little spud, isn't he? I think he can hear you, Ray. Don't move! He won't hurt you. Ah! Ah! And then Slimer comes chasing after him. And he's like, Venkman! 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 And he comes around the corner, and then Venkman's on the floor. He slimed me. That's great! Actual physical contact. Can you move? So there it is, buddy.
Yeah, I remember the he slimed me part. That was like the highlight of the movie back when I watched it. That was the
another great scene is that when they actually entrap Slimer in the ballroom, like the hotel manager, he gets real pissed off and he's like, Mr. Smith, quickly, I want that door open now. And then Venkman comes in, he's like, we came, we saw, we kicked its ass. And he's like, did you see it? What is it? And then like Ray comes in, he's like, what is it? Will there be any more of them? And he's like, sir, what you had there was a focused, non-terminal, repeating phantom or free-roaming vapor. And then he goes, now, let's talk seriously. For the entrapment, we're going to have to ask you for 4 big ones, $4,000. But we are having a special on proton charging in storage of the beast. And that unfortunately is going to come to $1,000. $5,000? I had no idea it would be so much. I'm not going to pay it. Well, that's okay. We can put it right back in there, you know. I'm telling you, man, I know my movie quotes.
Yeah.
I know my movie quotes.
I know you do.
So yeah. So how was that?
All right, man. I'll let you go.
How was that, buddy? Did I get an A+?
Oh, I mean, I thought I was watching the movie. I can see it.
There you go.
See it in my mind, you know, as you're saying it.
I could pretty much quote that entire fucking movie. That one, and pretty much I've almost got Escape from New York almost all memorized. That one's a little harder, but I've literally watched Ghostbuster well over 1,000 times. Pretty much, if not close to 2,000 times. Anyway, right. I'll let you take off, buddy, but I cannot wait to see you next weekend. Let me know the minute your daughter's thing gets done, because if she gets done like early in the morning, you can just come on over like as soon as you're done, you know. Like don't wait to come over until like, you know, mid-afternoon or at nighttime. As soon as she gets done, write me on Discord. I'll give you my number. You can call me, and I'll be like, here's my address. Get the fuck over here, buddy, so we can get to hang out and crack open a beer, man.
Hell yeah! I'll let you know, man.
We'll have to buy some beer. What beer do you like? Because I've already got the vodka flowing.
I'll probably just make a couple mixed drinks or something. I don't know about beer.
Okay, well I got the vodka in there. I'll have to buy some chasers for us, but I got the vodka in there.
Might get that, or might get something else. Make up something.
Oh
make
yeah,
up something good, you know.
Oh, listen, I'm down. Whatever you want to drink, I'm down for. You know. Make some crazy Larry Tate concoctions, man. So there it is.
Oh yeah, we're doing up right.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you get back to work, but I will see you, my friend. Peace out.
Okay, bud. Later.
Later, buddy.
Larry motherfucking Tate. What a great guy. He's a great guy. All right, let me get back to the chat. I promise I'm not ignoring you guys. That was a long conversation, though. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off? Let's see. Vision said, you be like CHUNG. And then that was an excellent, well-crafted joke. All right, I read that. And then, stay tuned, boys. Thanks, Dan. You rock. And then, let's see what else. Beer Man said he'll be right back after these short commercial messages. Oh, that's funny. That's pretty funny. Go stink it up, Fears. But I'll be honest, it's not that stinky. It's not that stinky. Fears, next time you leave the stream to go to the bathroom, you should put Randy's YouTube on. There you go. I should. Well, I'm going to try and make it over to Randall's stream, because I think Randall sent me the link, so, yeah. Anyway. Sir Lawrence of Indiana, Randy is shooting ropes. That's pretty cool, LC. Wish I could have been there with you for that one. Also, oh, that's what I said. So essentially, thanks, Visions. I appreciate that assist. I couldn't find where it was. I was quickly trying to look through the
all the messages, but it's hard because I've got a bunch of people blocked, so it says block message, and then I'm scrolling through. I'm like, where the fuck is it? Essentially, I said, that's pretty cool, LC. Wish I could have been there with you for that one also and hung out with you. Next time, my friend, God bless, and thanks for the kind words. So that's initially what I said. So, yeah. So, appreciate that, Visions. Thanks for the assist, buddy. Well, it's that time, my friends. I'm going to skedaddle, get on out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, as always. Big shout out to all of my loving and loyal fans. And I'm going to say this one thing about the haters. It is what it is. Either you love Fears or you hate Fears. I really wish Yakov would stop making fun of my religion. It's not a fake religion, but it is what it is. He knows that pisses me off, so I'm just going to try to ignore it as much as I can. But fuck him, fuck Joey, fuck Moody. They'll never stop ignoring. They'll never stop annoying not ignoring. They'll never stop annoying the fuck out of me and all of their other little butt buddy friends. The best thing to do is just try to ignore it as much as possible. So, but on the other hand, I appreciate all of my loving and loyal fans. There would be no Fears Vlogs and Fears Man 26 without the loving and loyal fans. And I appreciate everyone that sits down, watch, because you're essentially taking out like an hour out of your day. Because usually my streams go an hour, maybe an hour or two. And you guys don't have to take that time out. Because I've always thought about that ever since I've started making content like vlogs or, those little short videos that I make on my Fears Man 26. I'm like, doesn't matter if my video is 2 minutes, an hour, for the streams, or normally my vlogs are anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes because I try to keep them fun and short because people have low attention spans. But I was like, people don't have to take that time out of their day and watch. And even though some people watch and they're hating, it's still views, But it does suck that sometimes I get a lot of hate, and then they make it personal. Like, I don't know who it was. I'll probably never find out. But it was really fucked up for someone to say that stupid shit on my grandma's obituary. I mean, that's crossing a fucking line. I mean, that's evil. You know what I'm saying? And there was no reason to do that to my grandma because my grandma was the most sweetest, loving, caring woman ever. She was amazing. Still is, And then they were making fun of my dad before and after his death. And my dad was the fucking man, He was awesome. He was like a real man's man. Taught me everything about being a man. He taught me some cool shit about movies, Like the first time I watched RoboCop, he's like, don't tell your mother. And I said, I won't. And me and my dad sat down, because my mom was like, don't show John all those blow me up movies until like later on. My dad's like, well, screw that noise. And my dad's like, we're watching Rambo tonight. He's like, while your mom's at work. Like, don't tell her. And I was like, I'm not telling her shit. I'm like, let's watch some fucking Rambo, And I was like, I'm ready for RoboCop to not only shoot that bad guy, but if you ever watch those RoboCop movies, RoboCop doesn't just shoot him. He fucking eradicates them with like 9 bullets. I'm like, probably 2 bullets would be sufficient, to like kill him. RoboCop's like, no, fuck that guy. And he literally obliterates the fucking guy with like 9 bullets. Like 5 in the chest and like, 3 or 4 in his brain. I'm like, holy shit. Those movies are good, but man, they are brutal. Like whenever they kill not Murray. Whenever they kill, I'm so tired. I'm messing up words left and right. Excuse me. Whenever the death scene of Murphy. Damn, that is brutal. They blow off one of his hands, shoot him like 7 times in the chest, and then I can't remember the villain's name. The guy with the glass. He goes, all right, enough fooling around. He pulls out a gun and he goes, bye bye, and like blows him. Smack dab right in the fucking brain. You know what I'm saying? But it's an amazing film. So good, my friends. So check that one out. The remake of RoboCop, it's got its good moments, but overall it's shit. Don't even waste your time on the remake. It's all about RoboCop number 1 and 2. RoboCop 3 is kind of shit, but RoboCop 1 and 2 was fucking brilliant. There you go, Visions. Visions just said RoboCop is surprisingly violent. It is, man. Man. You know what another violent one is, but it's a good one, is Total Recall. That's got some violent moments in it. Especially when he's fighting between him and his like fake wife. Man, that fight scene is pretty brutal. And then when at the end where he uses that device that makes a holographic image of him, and he's like, "Hey, asshole!" And then they all look that way, and then he's like, "You looked," and then he just blows them to all the hell, you know. Then when they kill that Martian that's attached to that guy, you know, like the Martian's like, I can't remember if the Martian's on his back or on his stomach, but there's a Martian like connected to this human or some shit, and they kill the human and then they blow the fucking Martian's head off. And I was like, oh shit, you know, so, or something like that. It's been a while since I watched that one. The best scene is what the fuck did I do wrong? He's like, you blabbed, Quaid! You blabbed about Mars! And he's like, are you fucking insane? I don't know anything about Mars. That line is fucking great. I could quote that, oh my god, all night. You blabbed, Quaid! You blabbed about Mars! Fucking hilarious. Oh my god. I love that film. It's fucking great. Dan Aykroyd said, this Thanksgiving vlog season, I'm thankful for an extra hour of stream time. There you go. Well, I even put in the description, I'm so sorry for the late uploads. It should have been up last Thanksgiving. But Fears was going through a whole world of shit. But look out for a good 3 Christmas movies coming soon. Christmas vlogs. The Christmas unboxing, and I show everybody what I got that was under the tree. That's coming. Christmas Eve is coming, and Christmas Day is coming, my friends. So, there you are. And by the look of Fears' cup, no more coffee. So that means I gotta skedaddle and get the hell out of here. Hopefully Randall's still streaming because he sent me the link, so hopefully I can pop in there. But anyway, I'm taking off. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26, the main channel. Fears Vlogs is the second channel. Subscribe to my buddy Randall, Lord Randall, at Cameo Man 2021. My buddy, my pal. And his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp 22 on Twitch. Follow Richie, Lord Richie, King of the Challenges. Richie, get on those barbecue sauces challenge. People like the barbecue sauce, you know what I'm saying? Get on it. They want more barbecue sauce. Or switch it up. Get on some ketchup challenges. Get on some steak sauce challenges, Richie. I mean, listen, I'm not the challenge master. You know what the fuck to do, Richie. Get on it. Get on it. Dan Aykroyd says it was a great vlog. I just watched it. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm just sorry that it was a little late, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it still. Anyway, I'm taking off. But Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I'll see you later. Alligator. All right, bye.